Hello friends, my name is Balraj Kaur. I'm an acute care nurse practitioner in cardiology, and today I am making this video to educate public about their heart health and how they can take control of their heart disease and or prevent it and move forward. As you all know, or maybe you don't know, heart disease is the number one leading cause of death in developed countries, and the prevalence is rapidly increasing in developing countries as well. So the good news is that there is something we can do to stop this. So when we talk about risk factors for heart disease, they can be categorized in two parts. One is modifiable risk factors and one is non-modifiable risk factors. We're not going to talk about non-modifiable risk factors because there's not a whole lot you can do about it. These non-modifiable risk factors are like your age or your sex or your genes. There's not a whole lot you can do about it. But we're going to concentrate our efforts towards modifiable risk factors, and because you can do something about it, take control and prevent the heart disease. So there is a lot of risk factors for heart disease. The main ones are high blood pressure, diabetes, smoking, lifestyle, stuff like that. So I'm going to start my video today with my concentration mainly on high blood pressure. So high blood pressure, it's a silent killer. It kills you silently. That means you will not know that you have it until it has done its damage. You end up with a stroke, you end up with heart attack, or you end up with kidney disease. That's when you know your high blood pressure was a culprit. But it's too late. We are going to start taking control of this by checking our blood pressure at least annually when you go for your doctor's checkup, or you can check it outside in the grocery store, or you can have a blood pressure machine at home and check it once in a while. Make sure your blood pressure is where it needs to be. There's a lot of information about blood pressure and heart disease on the internet. My goal today is to make the general public aware of the normal blood pressures, and these categories are listed by a trusted resource called American Heart Association and American College of Cardiology. So I'm going to talk about blood pressure mainly in this video, and what are the normal and not normal categories of blood pressure. So let's start. So the normal blood pressure that you need to know, the magic number you need to know, is 120/80. When we say 120/80, that means the top number of your blood pressure should be below 120 and your bottom number should be below 80. Anything above that is high blood pressure. Maybe not necessarily, but I want you all to think that way. When your blood pressure, your top number goes from 120 to 129 and your bottom number is still around 80 or below, it's called elevated blood pressure. You probably will not be formally diagnosed as hypertensive, but it's still elevated. And that is a very crucial time that you need to be aware of and do something about it and bring it back to the normal range, which means below 120/80. If your top number is going from 130 to 139 and your bottom number is 80 to 89, it's called stage 1 hypertension. If your top number of your blood pressure is going above 140 and your bottom number is going above 90, that's called stage 2 hypertension. So today I want you to be aware of normal, elevated blood pressure, stage 1 high blood pressure, and stage 2 high blood pressure. So you need to know where you land up. If you're in normal range, that's great. Continue what you're doing, continue to exercise, eat healthy, and do whatever you're doing. But if you're going into that elevated range, that means we need to do something about it. Most of the times it's just a lifestyle change, just exercise, watch your food, stuff like that. And we will talk more about what we can do for lifestyle changes and diet and all that in future videos. And if you're going into stage 1 or stage 2 high blood pressure ranges, you may have to talk to your healthcare provider and work on strategies to bring it to normal, because just the lifestyle change, diet and exercise may not be enough. So just be aware of that. So in today's video, just be aware of your blood pressure ranges and go from there. So if you like my video, please like, subscribe, and press the bell notification button so you can be aware of my future videos that are coming through. These videos are geared towards general public, and the content will be very generalized. My goal is to make you aware of the guidelines that are out there for heart disease, and to be aware of them and be trusted on the source. Thank you very much for watching.